You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop, and it's time for the original slush mug frozen dessert maker. I've got a Coca-Cola cherry, and I've got a Fanta orange, all ready to go. Now, both drinks have been in the refrigerator for a good solid week. Both of my slush mug inserts have been in the deep freezer for another solid week, because we've just been waiting to make the video. My timer in the back is set for 6 minutes, because that's what it says on the direction of how long it's going to take. So let me get my inserts in place. Now what you're supposed to do, here's the mug, by the way. It's just a thin plastic, and then this insert, solid as a rock, that slides in there. Ooh, how's that on your ears, everybody? Ooh, that was cool. And then here's the other one. Ah, fresh looking, huh? So let's pour this cherry Coca-Cola. All right, we won't start the timer just yet. Now they say 1 inch from the top, so that's what we're going to do. So we'll get that started. Then I'm going to let that settle just a little bit. We'll put that one here, and we're going to bring this one in and get our Fanta going. Orange. Two good flavors, huh? So basically, 1 inch from that top edge, but after the foam settles there, the bubbles, see this one here? It's not there yet, so we're going to add more to the Coke here. That's about 1 inch, see? All right, and add more to this one here. Okay, so what I want to show you, though, real quick, is after we poured one of those drinks, here's what's left. So you're not getting a full beverage in there. See that? That's the rest of my cherry Coke. Maybe I'll just drink that. So let me get the camera in a little better perspective here. Okay, all set. Now we got the directions here. Now we bought these on eBay, found a good price for 2 of them, and it says you can use all these different kinds of beverages. So the directions say now, as slush forms on the tumbler wall, stir with spoon and scrape slush from sides. To accelerate the process, stir, scrape every 2 to 3 minutes until you reach desired slush or smoothie consistency. So I have to get my timer started here. I have it at 6 minutes. See that? We'll set that back. Now what I'm going to do is I'll probably move the Coca-Cola in a little closer here and just see if we got any slush forming. Nothing yet. So I'm going to give this one a little stir. Alright. Now it doesn't say to continually stir, so I'm not going to do that. Let's see if we got anything forming on this one. This one does have a little bit forming, so I just mix it around. See it just scraping the edges there? Not much. So we're going to do the whole process and let the timer run out. So you're going to hear that beep. So I'm going to check back in a little bit. Okay, nothing going on the Coke side yet. Let's take another look here at some more of the directions. There's the care and the care of your slush mug. Some helpful tips. It says average slush smoothie time is 6 to 8 minutes. That's why we set this for 6. It says fruit juices and soda pop slush the fastest. Milk-based smoothies may take an additional 3 minutes. So never use beverages with artificial sweeteners as they will not freeze properly. Use beverages that are chilled for best results. It says pour slush or smoothie into cup or bowl. Upon serving, rinse tumbler and place back in the freezer for quicker freezing time. So you can speed that up. And then, well, hold on, let me check now. See how Coke is doing. Okay, there's just a little bit in there. Alright, and let's move to this one. So there's some forming on the bottom of this. And right now we're at 3 minutes 45 seconds on the timer left. Okay, so we'll let that sit. I was going to show you some more of the recipes there. It says recipes for slushy treats. And they want you to pre-mix all ingredients before you place it in the slush mug. So look at that. Old-fashioned lemon ice, that looks good. Tropical fruit cup, yellow howler, Johnny apple chill, OG slusher, breakfast tart, mocha ice. Anything sound tasty to you? Sun tea frost, and then orange creamsicle, and the last one is a smoothie cappuccino. That actually sounds pretty good, a smoothie cappuccino. There's the original cover of this. So let's check it one more time. Got to keep checking. We're getting more now. Okay. Now, like I said, we had this sitting for both of them at least a week in the deep freeze, and the drinks too, just to make sure everything was absolutely chilled. Let me show you the timer where we're at. Got the can back there. So right now it's at 2:16 left on the original 6 minutes. So it does appear that the top now starting to show more of the slush. So I'm just going to let that timer go. Check back in another minute or so. Not a full minute, but you know, it's just exciting. You want to just go in there and see what you have. Hard not to mix it up and move it around. Trying to scrape what I can. Now the Coke seems to be more slushy, but I'm not getting a ton on the sides. Now there's a minute left, so if it all happens in the last minute, cool. But otherwise, I'm not seeing good results here in the first 6 minutes. Trying to scrape. I mean, it's there. So let's leave that go a little longer. So which would you rather have? Would you have the orange, or would you have the cherry cola? Or would you try another type of pop? Put that in the description below, in the comments below, so I can see what you have to say about that. And speaking of the description now, we always put a playlist in there of other makers and different kind of sets, so we'll probably put the complete slushie, all the different kinds of slushie makers there, or search our channel too. Okay, we're winding down to the last 10 seconds, 9 seconds. So that was a full 6 minutes. I hear you, I hear you. So let me just reset this now for another 4 to see. Well, yeah, I got to go all the way around. At 5. Stuck on 5 now. So we'll go another 5 minutes. That'd be a total of 11 minutes now till we get a slushie. That's something more than what it is now. I'm going to say right now, I wouldn't call this a slushie. This one's getting a little better. Keep trying to scrape the edges, scrape the bottom, like they said. So this one's getting closer. Let me see if I can show you that there. Still kind of more pop than slush, but we'll let it go that 4 more minutes. This one here, getting some nicer chunks. Let's see that. So let's let it go now. We went another 5 minutes. So this will be a total of 11 minutes. And it's a long video, but how else are you going to see how it works? I think while that's happening, I'm going to sip some of the rest of my cherry Coke. I guess you get parched when you're making a slushie. So this one, I would say the cherry Coke looks the best now. But ideally, I think I want to pour it into a glass so I can kind of see down the whole glass exactly what it looks like. So look at that. And then we'll check this one more time. I'm going to say the orange crush. I mean, it looks good. It's not, I don't know, it's hard to say. We'll give it another minute or two. Then we'll move to different cups, okay? I don't know if you've seen the pictures on the internet for these when they're fully slushed. The slush is about an inch over the top. I'm not sure how they did that, if you're supposed to fill it to an inch under. Yeah, how do they do that? Okay, I'm going to say now we have 1 minute 47 seconds, and this is probably the most slushy that it looks. So this one here is the best one so far. This one here, still a little, I don't know. Let me get my glasses in here. So this is the last of my cherry Coke. I'm going to drink that. And then we have, from that initial 5 minutes, a minute 10. So let's just say we were at 5, so let's go to 4 minutes. So a total of 10 minutes to get to this point. Let me readjust here and get some glasses in place. Alright, so I have the cherry Coke here. Let me pour that one out first. Now there's still some slush on the inside, so you could scrape that. So that's what that is. Let me try it. Now it is slushy, but it's not, I don't know, I think it's more liquid than slush. Let me pour out the orange one now. And see what's in there. There's still some on the bottom, so let's scrape that out. Okay, so let me try that one. So that's what it looks like consistency-wise. I'm going to eat that. I think I like the flavor of the orange crush better than the cherry Coke for some reason. So I think that wraps it up. That was 10 minutes, and this is what you get. So I'm going to say, compared to other slushy machines that we have, I don't think it's as good. But it's still something to try and experiment with, I guess. And we do appreciate you watching. Remember, check that description for a playlist or search our channel. And thanks so much for subscribing and leaving comments. Really appreciate it. Later. The video you are watching is now over. If you want to see more maker sets in action, then check the description, search the channel, or just click here. Thanks for watching our product video. And always remember, if you see a lucky penny, pick it up.